What's up, everybody? This your boy, the E-bike guy, and today got another one for y'all. This is the new release. Now, this is the new release now. Nobody ain't got it yet. Nobody ain't got this e-bike yet, so we're gonna be unboxing it. Like I say, okay, so this is the X3 Max. That's what that is. Okay. All right. So before I do, let's open the box. Go ahead and open the box. Let's see what we got inside. Ooh, look at it. Dang, I'm gonna get this sucker out, y'all. What color is it? It's blue. Dang, they sent me a blue e-bike.
Oh, that looks neat.
Dang.
That's a cool color.
Dang.
Same one as the other one. The same target on that.
Yeah. Oh, you got it, Roy? All right. Well, she looking good already. We ain't even got it out of the darn foam and stuff yet. Hey, this bad boy got 203mm rotors, dual piston, DI Island calipers. This bike here means heavy duty. Look how thick the rotors is too. Wow, look at it. Look at that rotor, Roy.
I know.
That sucker thick.
It is.
Dang, ain't never seen nothing like that before.
I think it's the white. Yep. That's cool.
So this 750 pounds. So this rear shock 750 pound 4-link. So 4-link suspension. Yeah, this bike can put out.
I want this one. You can have the other one. That's my favorite color.
I know. That was my favorite. That one, the blue. Yeah.
A little bit more green than that blue, and it'd be like,
Yeah. All right, boys, gonna open up. So we got some pedals. So we got folding pedals. All right.
Not bad.
Okay.
Oh, look, a wrench.
Yeah. So it does come with a toolkit. So we got 18mm wrench. Dang, that's a big one.
Yeah.
So this is for the hub motor. This is for the axle on the hub motor.
oh, it's got
Manual.
They have the bubbles in it.
Very
Yeah.
nice manual.
Yeah, it's a nice manual.
No,
Yeah, it's like a book.
got sold out.
All right. And then
I don't be paying attention.
check
to
that
this.
out.
Full Allen key
Check
set.
that out. Look at that.
That's
Shoot.
a full Allen set.
Another
Yeah.
wrench.
And
You know how
yeah.
many of those we have now?
13 and 15.
I know, but this one actually come like you buy this from
Full set,
yeah.
Tool for it.
Now the Allens, that's crazy.
Let's see what kind of charge it is, huh?
The Allen wrenches, that's crazy. That's
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, see Maria, they fucked up her eyebrows, so don't say nothing.
Okay. Well,
Literally.
dang, okay, so let's go look at the charger. Let's go in the back, see what we got. So this is probably a 52-volt charger. I'm just going. So it's 48-volt, 3-amp charger.
54.6 volts.
Yep. So it's 48 volts. Yeah, 3 amps. So it's gonna need it. It's gonna need it for a big battery.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. All right. So we got it unlocked. We're gonna fold it. We're gonna get this battery out and charge it. So go ahead and slide on out. See what we got. That's a big battery.
That's awesome.
That's a big battery. Yeah. Damn. It's 20-amp-hour battery. 40-volt, 20-amp-hours.
It's nice.
Yeah. All right, so I'm getting the X3 Max putting together, and I just wanted to let people know that make sure you read the manual. So I'm going through the manual right quick just to show y'all how to put the front wheel on, because they come with some special torque arms and locks to secure the front wheel in place. The reason why I'm saying it, because I believe this motor means business, or this e-bike in general, because so here we are. So this fork is actually made, okay, for this hub motor. So what you need to do, you need to enter this first. So it has these little these Allen screws right here for like a little it's a little crossbar right here, I guess, to keep it from spreading. So you insert that in the fork or the dropout, and then here is our little washer with this little indention right here, and then you put that right after that little lock right there, and then you screw you take your, I think it's 18mm nut, and then you screw that in right there. So I'm going to be putting that in. I just want to let y'all know that, you know, it's a little bit more intuitive to put this front wheel on, because like I say, Wallke means business when they made this new the X3 Max. So yeah, we're gonna get the front chainring on, the pedals and stuff. We're gonna get the front fender on, and then we're going to get our initial first impressions of it, and then we're gonna take a ride video and see what this bad boy does. You already know what I'm finna do. You already know what I'm finna do with this e-bike. So I don't know what to say, y'all, but these e-bikes are getting better and better. What do you think?
It's looking nice. I like the colors and the. I still didn't know what these were, but I like how they look.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks, and like I say, this handlebar don't, the neck right here, you got Necco, but it come with spacers that you can actually go lower and raise the stem right here to your knees though. But I got it right here and it fits me just perfect though. But anyway, so look at it, y'all. And I can't believe it came in, they shipped me in blue, which is my favorite color. And I didn't even know that. I thought it was gonna come in like a grayish or a black or a maroon color, you know what I mean? But yeah. So like I say, let's get a good look at it right quick. So it wasn't that hard to put together. Like I was mentioning before, is that those locking mechanism that goes inside the dropout right there, you just got to be be aware of where they go in. If you're not familiar with it, then read the manual. They explain that in the manual where they go at. But anyway, so we just had to put the front fender on, and we had to put the headlight on, and we had to get the handlebars seated and tightened up. And yeah, and that's about it though. So the first thing that really pops me is the color. Love the blue color. I like how Wallke did the Max 3 or the X3 Max. I keep saying it wrong. But anyway, so let me tell you something. So let me show y'all something over here. Look at these. So we have DI Island brake system, and we have 203 millimeter rotors. This is the same rotors I got on my Tommy bike. So we have 203 millimeter rotors in the rear, also in the front, paired with a DI Island 4-piston calipers. And I'm gonna turn around and show you in a minute, because we're gonna go around and show you the transmission, the gearing, all that stuff right here. So let's go around here on this side right here. So here we go. We got an upgraded Shimano Altis derailleur. Now this is a step up from the 20 TZ that y'all normally see on typical e-bikes that I do reviews on. And here we go. We got a Shimano 7. I think this is a 7-speed. Yeah, 7-speed freewheel, and powered by the huge chain ring right there. They call it like a one bike, but it's a chain ring really, you know. And we got a derailleur guard right here. And then we have the Chael Yang 26x4 tires. Then we have a nice beefy rack. So we got a nice beefy rack right there. So I'm thinking about putting the back seat right there. Yeah, go ahead, take it off. Yeah.
Oh, and it says Wallke in the back of it.
Let me see. Oh yeah, so they got Wallke. Oh, look at the tail light. Okay, and then they have the seat, have the brand on it too as well. And then they have a nice comfy seat. Now this is the first e-bike that I noticed that come with a fat seat. So I didn't complain about those new ones.
One of those Cloud 9 seats.
Yeah, like the Cloud 9 seat. Yeah. Okay, so over here we have the unlocking mechanism where you can fold it and unfold it and everything. Put the battery in, because the battery goes right here in the center part of the e-bike. And then we have our 4-link suspension with a HLT 100. Now this is a 750-pound shock right here. The other e-bike I did review was a 1,200-pound. That made it kind of real stiff. That made it stiff right there. So I'm curious to see how that goes. Also, this bike comes with plastic fenders, which I am a fan of. And I see a lot of e-bikes are going towards plastic fenders, to tell you the truth. Then up front, we got a progressive locking fork. So you can turn it to make it firmer, or you can turn it back to make it softer. So this is a feature that I'm seeing quite often right there. Then we have an integrated headlight. We're gonna see that at nighttime. And over here we have our preload adjustment. Okay, so no rebound.
What would have been really cool is if it came with a cup holder.
Look at the rotors, man. So look at the calibers right there. So it says M4X. I guess DI Island means business for stopping power. Hit the brakes and see if they stop pretty good, don't they? Mm-hmm. Yeah, those some heavy duty brakes right there.
Oh, and
they adjustable, yeah. Mm-hmm. So we got adjustable. This is what I like a lot right here. When you can see that knob right there, you can adjust these also. So you can take that sticker off. Got the SIS index and shifter. So this is the 7-speed right there, and then over here, nice integrated display. Then we have our keypad over here with our information, headlight, power button. And then we have our plus and minus right here. I think we can still do our 6 kilometer walk right there with that button right there. So this e-bike's a 48 volt, 20 amp hour battery. So it has a 40 volt, 20 amp hour battery. It also has 1,000 watt hub motor in the back, 1,000 watt hub motor in front. So total of this bike can produce is 2,000 watts. Okay, so just let that sink in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? 2,000 watts on 48 volts. Let's put this bike over here. All right. So I seen e-bikes with 52 volts at 2,000 watts also. So this is going to be something different or something interesting to see what this bike can do in my ride videos, because I'm going to be putting this through the same test that I did the other e-bike and see how this performs. Right now, I'm going to tell you, but just by looking at rotors, it's going to stop a hell of a lot better. Just by looking at rotors, how thick they are. Those rotors got to be at least 2 millimeters thick, as y'all can see. Those some thick suckers, man. Almost motorcycle rotors. Never seen them like that before. I wish they made them. Like this, but I have to get I think I have to get a different caliber, like the DI Island, because I don't think they work with my brake
Sell them
system.
on their website.
I know, no, they do. Oh. But you can't just get those with any brake system like the DI Islands. You got to get that with different. You got to match it with those, because those are big. These right here are big. Now they use big pads too, so their pads are not thicker than original brake pads you see on traditional e-bikes. You know, so there's two of them already like that. So we have the Wallke X3 Max, and then we have the Bentley 24 Secret 24 that uses the same brake water. That one used single. This one used 4 pistons. So this one's going to stop a lot better. So anyway, so we have the Wallke brand on the handlebars. These are a little bit of a rise in handlebars, and then we have this. Now I think this display you can actually unplug it too, as you can do as other displays I've seen already. That is it for a first impressions and a walk around of the Wallke X3 Max. So we're gonna go ahead and charge the battery up. We're gonna put it through its paces, and we're gonna get some feedback from other riders such as JP right here, and then we got the other people, you know, like my wife and son's mom. They're gonna take a ride and they're gonna get they feel on it too, you know what I mean? But right now, when I got on just to push it around here, it felt big. It felt real big, didn't it? Like it feels huge.
It's like your bike, but yours is a little bit taller.
Yeah, like the Tommy bike. Yeah, it's taller, but you can adjust the seat, but the handlebar height is pretty tall. Yeah, but like I say, you can adjust that by taking these spacers out right here. You're gonna put this down here, the neck of it down here, and then you add those spacers on the top to lower and raise your handlebar height. You know, so yeah. All right, so yeah, let's get that battery and see what we can do. So here's a quick glance of what's included in the box. So like I say, well, these going to be included on the bike itself. So these going to be attached to the fork itself. And then you have your user manual. I advise you to read the user manual, especially when to assemble your bike. The front wheel is going to be a little bit tricky because of the fact that it has those locking paws that actually goes into the dropouts and just cause the hub motor not to be moving about, you know what I mean, if the nut will happen to come loose. So here we already have miscellaneous parts like some zip ties, and then we have this right here had the boot that actually covers the nut on the front hub motor, and then we have a nice Allen set. So this is probably the nicest one I've seen so far compared to the Rock Bros I had got in one of those review bikes videos. And then we have an 18mm wrench. This is for your hub motor. And then we have a 10 and an 8, and that's going to be for like your headlight, to mount your headlight on. And also we have some miscellaneous zip ties right here. So we have 3 of those. And then we have the 48 volt 3 amp charger was also included in the box as well. So that is all what you get in the contents, and all the contents you get in the box for the Wallke X3 Max. But this is a 2023, but the bike we're reviewing is a 2024. But I think this retrofits the older model as well. So yeah. So what you think of it though?
I like the color.
I know the color's awesome.
The color is awesome. The frame is awesome. The suspension is the cantilever. Suspension is awesome. The rack, I like that it's not sharp edges, it's rounded. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
screen is really nice.
Yeah,
It
that's
seems
a nice
like it's
screen.
just built tough, man.
I know, man.
What
It's
is this about?
now that's right down here. That's a guard. So when you fold it up, you can rest it on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it don't sit on the sprocket.
that's right. So now I gotta feel initial impression when you get on it though. Now because it feels big, huh?
It does feel tall. I got the 29 inch and it feels.
Feels big.
It's on dual.
Yeah, it's
I wonder
on.
if it's gonna want to take off a lot.
You know. Turn your pedals this up. So you. All right, 5. All right, 9.
What?
It feels big, don't it? Like a Jeep. Huge. Feels really huge.
It feels big,
Okay,
but it feels nice.
that's not there.
Yeah?
The seat feels awesome.
I know, man. I know,
The
yeah.
front suspension feels nice. The whole thing feels smooth. And yeah, pedal assist is nice because you can pedal and it actually matches. Like, it just feels good. Some of them you pedal and it just takes off and you don't really even pedal.
Yeah.
This one you have to actually put pressure on the pedal and it goes. It's good for. It's really nice.
Yeah.
That's twist throttle.
The brakes.
Yeah,
are
it has
awesome.
twist. The brakes?
brakes?
I know, man,
For
those
a
things
bike
are.
like that feels that big. The brakes feel. That feels good.
Yeah. See what she thinks about it.
Oh yeah.
It's nice and it's like right there. your
This is
weight's
the
not
first
on
bike that I've seen come out the box with a comfortable seat and a comfortable.
It is
like,
very
like-
see, that's what you need to get.
like
Oh,
a
you do
comfortable
got it.
ride, you know, suspension style. Like you don't have to change the seat, none of it, because it's the
All
first.
right, let's see.
We got some get up and go.
Well, let me not ride.
No, you can ride it.
I'm over 300 pounds.
Wow.
I'm joking.
I'm gonna say, well, hell, they said. So what you
do
think,
like
though?
it?
Hell yeah.
That's a big light. How bright is it?
No, it's just
Have
like
we
the other
tried
one.
it yet?
Which one? The
It's the
light?
same light as the
It's the
Bentley.
same light as the Bentley, but it might have more watts to it. So we're gonna try it nighttime, when we
Hell
can.
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the.
And then this one's folds or no?
Yeah, it folds just like yours.
Right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So we got folding pedals, so that folds up, and then you can, it's a little heavier than yours.
So
but
how do you do it? You just push this right
yeah,
here?
same thing.
And you bring
Yeah,
it out?
just like that. Yep.
Hold it, hold it.
And then go ahead. Got lift up on that. Keep going. Keep going. Well, help her.
I don't know if this is a foldable by one person.
Well, there, you get the gist of it.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Folds.
Yeah, it folds. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a bit on the heavy side. Here you go.
It's
Can
a
I
little
fold?
bit heavy.
Yeah.
It's easier to unfold than it is to fold.
All right. Keep going. Keep going.
Towards you?
Yep. But hey, listen, that latch right here, if it gets out of place, you can tighten it or loosen it to get this secured. So keep going. Close it. We got to close it. No, not
towards
close it.
you.
Yeah, come
I got
towards
the
you. There you go.
brakes on. There you go.
There we go. All right. The Wallke X3 Max.
And the seat, how far does it go up?
It goes up. Yeah.
This also adjusts though.
See?
Wow.
So
look
you
at
have
that.
adjustment right here, number 1. Nope, 1. So that's
okay.
the max right there. Yep.
But you also have
So-
adjustments in the handlebars as well.
About
Yep.
right there for you, Cody?
Probably.
Yeah. So big. It feels big though when you get on it.
It feels big, but
Feels
it's so
big.
light.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't feel like you're gonna crash because it's overweight, like too much weight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And it really is the first e-bike that I've seen come out the box with a
Try
comfortable.
that.
Well, as soon as I seen the seat, I knew it was gonna be
I
comfortable.
was like,
All right, so here we go. We got the X3 Max out here. So we're gonna take a look at the display settings right quick. So after that, we can go out here and do an initial test ride on it. It's a little bit in evening time, so y'all probably can see the display now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and turn it on. So we're gonna mash and hold power button, and as you can see, the Wallke symbol comes up. And look at that, man. That is a nice display. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, the nicest one I've seen yet. So here we are. We have the man riding the bike in the middle, and where it's lighting up orange, that is where the power is going to the motor. So that's the rear motor that is lighting up. When you mash the hold the information button for 2 seconds, it's going to cycle through those those motor modes right here. So we're gonna press and hold for 2 seconds. So I switch to the front, do it again. Now we have dual motor mode, do it again. That is eco mode. So it's gonna be in dual motor, but it's gonna limit the power a little bit. And then one more time and it puts us back in the rear, okay? So now this is a little bit more involved right here. Instead of having a switch where you can just push that button and both motors activate at the same time, okay? So at the bottom you have your trip, you have your odometer on the right, and then it's at 18 miles, so we traveled 18 miles already. And if you mash the information button, you know what I'm saying, just tap it, and you can cycle through it. Max speed is 32.9 miles an hour, and that our average is 14. You know what I'm saying, so you can cycle through that, and then, you know, see your trip and stuff like that. Okay, now your headlight. So we're gonna turn the headlight on so you see the display dim. Like I said, the headlight is pretty bright. And then we have the Wallke logo in the back. So when you actually press that, and it illuminates just like that. So it is on, press it. Yeah, so I like that. I like that. So, all right, so let's get back up here now. So we're gonna turn the headlight off. All right, now, so in order to, you know what I'm saying, if you want to get in your settings and stuff like that, so what you're going to do, you're going to mash and hold the plus and minus down at the same time. And that's going to take you in the settings. So you have your display settings, your advanced settings. So we can go to display settings where you mashed the information button or the I button. And it's going to take you to your units and it's saying wheel diameter. See, it says 29 inches, but the wheel speed has been the same. So voltage, I mean, all this stuff, and then you just cycle on down to where it says back. Hold on, and then you hit the information button right there, and then go back. You go into advanced settings, and then we have our current limit, which is the max. So we set the current limit. We have the assist number. Some of this stuff you shouldn't change, as you can see, because most of this set from factory, and they advise you not to change anything that will have it working at normally, but you can also go into motor mode too and hit the information button, and then you can go to auto. Now that's your eco mode, and then you have your front and rear, and then you have your front, and then back to the rear, and then you match the information button to save it, hit back, information, and then go down, and then hit the information again, and then you back to your display. So anyways, yeah, so that is the look at the display on the Wallke X3 Max. It is a very clean display, and I really like that. Like I said, it's the nicest one I've seen yet. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get some seat time on this and see what it's like. Oh, and by the way, too, when it's in zero, that means there's no assist, no motor, no nothing. So you can go and hit the throttle. There's nothing happening. And then once you go ahead and cycle like 1 all the way to 5, which is the max, then you have your throttle. Your throttle and your pedal assist is max at 32 miles an hour. So I just want to let y'all know that, okay? So, all right then. Hope I covered everything. All right, let's get to the riding. All right, so hopefully I got the shifter worked out on the X3 Max, and then we're gonna put the seat down to adjust it. Got the battery in, bike is on, and then okay. So we done went through the display settings and what you can change and what you can't change, the motor modes, all that good stuff on display. I got the bike on, and we're going to be switching this on dual motor mode right now. And yeah, so hopefully we're going to see, it's on pedal assist 0 right now, so hopefully we're going to see if the shifter is working. Okay, so right off back, when you sit on this bike, it feels big. It feels really big. The handlebar position is just right for me. As y'all know, I'm 6'7", and I'm at 230 right now. And just to let y'all know, so we're gonna be putting this bike through some good tests, because I think this is a contender towards the Bentley Secret 24. It's a dual motor bike also, 2,000 watts, both of these 2,000 watts. And yeah, this is a beast of a bike, man, because this is a 26-inch fat tire bike. So you're gonna feel big on this thing. You feel like you're riding a Jeep or a monster truck, you know. So anyways, let's go ahead and see if we can pedal. So we have no motor power. Okay, so the shifter's working now. So I figured that out. All right, now we're getting All right, there we go. Okay, now the shifter's working. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I don't know what happened with the cable jumping off that the support, but now that the shifter's working right, now we can go ahead and get our riding on. So, and yeah, man, I think this is a rugged e-bike before, even though it's a folding e-bike. And we're gonna go ahead and see what the power this bad boy has. I did some adjustments to the settings. I did some slow start. There's a slow start like that y'all seen. I put it down to 1, I think. So it's gonna start off, it's gonna have a hard start. So it's gonna have that acceleration, hopefully. So let's go ahead and hit the dual motor. So you press the information to 2 seconds and you can cycle through the motor mode. So we now on dual motor. We got a charge of 100%. And yeah, I am ready to see what this bike does. Oh, first, let's go ahead and put that up on 5. Okay. Okay, let's see what it does. Wow, so right off the back, it does have a lot of acceleration. So we need to be careful on throttle before we ruin the front tires. All right, so we're gonna take it out here, see how much power it has to go through this thick sand. And oh yeah, so it has the power. Wow. Okay, so the front tire is digging a little bit because I got them pumped up to about 18 psi. So they're gonna dig just a little bit in the sand. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and approach this ramp, see what it does. Whoa. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Woo. Okay, so it has the power to get through this thick stuff right here. This might be a contender. This might be a contender right here. All right, so here we go. Got that little burn action going on right there. Watch out for the wood pile. Oh, wow. Okay, that was nice. That was nice right there. I liked that. So right off the bat, the rear suspension is a little bit on the soft side. It's 750 pounds shock. I think probably better if they had 1,000-pound shock in the back, because it does tend to, it is a little soft back there, but it does soak up bumps really well till you get to the hard stuff, and then you're gonna feel it bottoming out. But other than that, I think the suspension is dialed in pretty good. Just going through like grass or grassy stuff, not what I was just doing, because I used to take my tummy bike back there. I didn't take the Seeker bike there, the Seeker 24 bike there, but there was the only one I wanted to see what this bad boy does in terms of suspension wise, because it does feels nice, and the start is crazy. I mean, it definitely has that startup where you're gonna be burning those front tires up. Now you can change that in the settings, okay, by going up on the numbers on the values. So I wonder if we can switch dual motors. Let's see here. So we're gonna have max speed, so we're gonna cycle through it. Okay, that's eco mode. We don't want eco mode. Okay, so we're on real motor right now till we get to this hill that I like to do, and then we'll see how fast it can go up this hill. So we're not gonna waste no energy right now. Still at 100%. This is a big bike, man. This is a big bike. I mean, feels like it feels like I'm on a ton bike, so I'm right at home with it. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, so no issues on the brakes whatsoever. Like I said, this bike has 203 millimeters rear and front, paired with these DI Island 4-piston calibers. Man, this thing bites. I mean, I think if you press the front brakes a little hard enough, you're gonna probably do a stoppie or something. So just be wary of that. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on dual motor, cycle through the modes right here. We got front, and now we're on dual motor. So let's see, let's go ahead and give it just a little bit of throttle and see. Okay, let's go. We're on dual motor. All right, Right now we're doing 23. I think the top speed of this is like 32 miles an hour. All right, so we're approaching about 29, 28, 26. All right, so it'll be about 26 miles an hour, which is pretty decent. Very smooth. I'm gonna test the brakes one at a time. Oh, wow, yeah. Ooh, don't do that too much. I don't want to ruin these tires. Wow, so no problems with the brakes whatsoever. The brakes are excellent. Wow, okay, so let's go back and do a single motor. And then we're gonna just chat for a minute though. Okay, let's go. All right, so this X3 Max, man, I mean, it's a force to be reckoned with. Now, far as speed goes, it is very, very adequate. So there's no really complaints on that. But compared to the Bentley Secret 24, it's a couple miles an hour slower. But what makes this one stands out between that one is that this one can accelerate a lot faster than that, the Bentley Secret 24. But I want to do a comparison video soon against the Wallke X3 Max versus the Bentley Secret 24 in terms of speed and how fast they can climb the hill. And that's exactly where we're going to right now, is we're going to go to the hill and see if this can climb the hill. So anyways, right off the bat, we're riding on the sidewalk. I mean, with the suspension, with the suspension setup, it soaks up bumps really well on the sidewalk. And paired with the nice seat, this is a very comfortable seat, so you don't have to worry about actually getting an aftermarket seat for this e-bike. You can ride all day long with this seat right here, so that is a big plus. Also, like I was saying, the DI Island brakes are a nice touch. They did a good job when they selecting these type of brakes, especially paired with these huge 203 millimeter brakes. And these things are really thick. I mean, like I said, almost 2 millimeters thick. I mean, the horn, very loud. You ain't got to worry about nobody not hearing you when you hit that horn button. They're gonna notice. Just like those couple that was walking on the sidewalk. If you seen them, they turned around. So that just gave you an example of how loud this horn is. Let's see here. See, I'm gonna approach this hill. Okay, so that's a good hill now. All right, so let's go ahead and turn around, get us a rolling start. All right, so we're gonna go back up right here. All right, so like I say, this thing has a lot of low and grunt, and we're gonna see if we can go round up that hill. And yeah. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. It has it. Oh, it don't. Oh, it doesn't climb it. Oh, man. Oh, it stops right there. Oh, man. Well, all right, so we up here to the top of the hill with the X3 Max, and yeah, it was a little bit disappointing, but I had my doubts because of the fact that it has that low end grunt. So it had that initial takeoff, but right on mid-range, it kind of had a little soft mid-range power, which gives that a little bit of incapability of climbing this hill. So we actually got about maybe 3/4 of the way up, and then we had to walk it up the hill. I mean, like I say, this is a a rigorous test for this e-bike, you know what I mean, to climb such a big hill, know what I mean? So, I mean, dual motors is the way to go if you're looking at that hill climbing power. But unfortunately, it didn't make it all the way up. Nonetheless, still has good power. I mean, this thing is running 48 volts as well, as opposed to 52 volts, but still has good power. Definitely has good acceleration. Now, what we're gonna be doing now is that we're gonna be taking down our little pathway, and we're gonna go down our little hill, and then we're going to be going around the lake, and we're gonna conclude this review on the Wallke X3 Max e-bike. Like I say, it is a powerful e-bike, but I will explain more into that in another video. But yes, okay, all right. So we're gonna get back on it. We are in dual motor, and we're gonna just trail right down here. We're gonna just ride this thing on the road tracks. So it has good suspension. Oh yeah, come on. It is a little dangerous doing the things that I do. But definitely want to see what this sucker has to offer. Now I'm going to test the brakes. All right, let's go down. All right. Woo! Now those brakes right there really stopped this e-bike. I mean, didn't really have that brake fade. So yeah, man, like I say, it was a dangerous little pathway I take, you know what I mean? But like I say, I'm just putting these dual motor e-bikes to the test, and the X3 Max came out fine doing that, so there's no problem with that. So we're back on dual motor, and we're going to hit the lake. All right, so there you have it. That is the good little review of the Wallke X3 Max. Now, like I say, dual motors, 2,000 watts. It's a beast of a bike. You know what I mean? It didn't fail the hill test. And it just didn't. It was just that so slight made it up there. But like I say, this bike's on 48 volts, so it's pretty powerful for what it has on 48 volts. So what are you getting out of the box, man? You're getting a beast of a bike. It feels big. You have a nice comfortable seat, a very sturdy rack. You're getting beefy 203 millimeter rotors. You're getting a Shimano Altis derailleur, which is a step up from the 20TZ, paired with the Shimano 7-speed gear set. Also, you're getting a good suspension. You're getting a progressive suspension lockout, so you can progressively lock that suspension out if you want. Also, you're getting a nice cushy suspension in the rear. 750 pounds, in my opinion. I'd rather see 1,000 pounds in the rear, just to do more extreme, more off-road riding if those people wish to do so. You get a nice display, a very nice display, and it gives you almost every information you need right there. Now, like I said, I like the bike symbol right there. I think that's something like the Wallke logo right in front of the bike. So yeah. We're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have more videos on this e-bike in particular coming up. Also, I'm gonna do a comparison with this versus the Bentley Secret 24, see how they stack up with against each other. And so yeah, one more thing you need to know is that the headlights are pretty bright at night. And I noticed that the headlight on the other e-bike, the Bentley Secret 24, doesn't have much of a throw as this one for some reason, but they have the same design. And I don't know what's up with that though, but yeah, this headlight is actually brighter than the one on the Secret 24, and so is the tail light too. And you have that Wallke logo right in the back right there. So yeah, man, this is a very nice bike, and I love the color. So this is my favorite color, blue. It's almost like a sky blue color, and this really stands out, and it's going to attract a lot of people with this color scheme right here. So Wallke did a good job actually sending in me this color right here for the X3 Max. But anyways, I'm going to have a link in the description where you can buy this buy this e-bike from the X3 Max, so that way you can have one of your own, and you're gonna be happy. You're not gonna be disappointed with this e-bike. Nonetheless, like I say, it has the power. Don't get me wrong, especially from acceleration. This thing will spin the front tires right loose. So that I can stand why they incorporated that locking, the little locking washer to hold that motor in that dropout. So yeah, so that thing has the initial or power to get going right off the back. So yeah, anyway, so I'm going to conclude this review for right now, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos of this e-bike and comparisons of this e-bike against other ones. So yeah, so this is the e-bike guy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.